We are in Crystal River, Florida, and right now we rented a kayak and we're gonna go check out some springs. So we are at the Hunter Spring, and it's about 20 to 30 minutes to paddle around, and we're gonna go to Three Sisters Spring. This area attracts a lot of manatees. Unfortunately today people seen only 2 manatees because it's actually been pretty warm for the past couple weeks. Tomorrow should be a cold day, so they said come back tomorrow, but we're probably not gonna come back tomorrow because it's about 2.5 hours away. We are approaching Three Sisters Spring, and normally during the manatee season you cannot get in and swim there. But since today there's no manatees, I think we might be able to go swimming there. You just gotta tie up on the rope over there.
I hope I'm gonna last a little bit in this cold water. It's a little chilly. It's chilly. It's not cold enough to give you hypothermia. And I feel like I'm already half numb, so I'm just gonna go in. Instead of swimming, I'm just floating on this life jacket because I don't want to swim. Because they're so rocky here. And Jaden's pulling me. And of course, it's too warm for the manatees.
It's too cold for humans.
Yeah, we'll be frozen. And you can't go on the banks here. But nevertheless, it's cool. Do you see fish?
Jaden claims he found a big spring, so we're gonna go follow him. See what he found. Whew, it's actually kind of chilly. All right, hang on, I'm coming to you. It's really cool, but these glasses are terrible. I don't know if you can see, I have a little pool in here and in here. Yeah, if you keep going, keep swimming, it's not that cold, but actually the water is kind of chilly. I think Daria's frozen. Let's go get her back.
I'm glad I took this thing because she would have sunk me.
It's been warm for the past couple of weeks, so today it's, I don't know what the temperature is, do you know?
It's like close to 80 probably. Or maybe not. It's like upper 70s.
Yeah, so it's upper 70s. The spring, I believe it's 70 or 70.
I don't know why they're shaking. I'm perfectly fine.
The spring is 70 to 72 degrees. So most manatees left, so I think people only seen 2 manatees today.
They'll be back tomorrow because it's supposed to be a cold day and a cold night.
Well, we went in the spring today, just a little bit. It came right back and we're shaking. So if it's 50 degrees tomorrow, you're really shaking like a leaf.
Yeah, you definitely need wetsuits.
Wetsuit
sure.
would definitely help. Yeah, Daria's frozen, so she wants to go home. But I think she's happy now because she got I only brought one shirt with me, and now it's wet. But Daria's warm. Yeah, you warming up, Daria? You know, we really have no luck. Every time we go to the springs, it's never sunny. Now we already left the springs, we were heading back, and now the sun came up. Which kind of sucks because when the sun is up, you can actually see the bottom a lot better. And it's really cool. But maybe it's gonna feel a little bit warmer. What is this? Is this a houseboat? Where is she? We are at Hunter Spring Park and it's located at Kings Bay. Kings Bay attracts a lot of manatees during the winter season.
Which is right now. But it's too warm.
It's been really warm past couple of weeks. It's probably pushing 80 right now, so there is no manatees today. But anyway, a little bit about this park. This area is very residential, so this is your regular park. All you need to do, you pay $1 for an hour to park, or $2 for 2 hours, and I think $5 for 12 hours. That's your options. It's really cute, well kept. There is kayaks that you could rent, except you cannot do business out of the park, so you have to go just down the street and they'll take you there. And it's $35 for the tandem kayak. The triple kayak was $45, and I don't know the rest of the prices. But anyway, it was very reasonable. So we rented kayaks from Peddlers Rentals.
This is a really nice park to come with the kids. There's a nice playground, nice white sanded beach, and with the swimming area that's roped off. And it's super clear because of the spring. They have picnic tables and facilities.
So this was the most economical way for us to go to the springs, to go to Three Sister Springs and what's this one?
Hunter Spring.
Hunter Spring. There's also pontoon boats in the area that you can rent. There's charter boats. I think it was like $65 or $80 a person. They'll give you hot cocoa and wetsuit and snorkeling gear and all of that stuff. They'll take you around, and supposedly they say they'll find you a manatee.
And if it would be 60 degrees outside, I would probably take the boat, because they provide wetsuits and snorkeling gear, and you can also just sit on the boat wrapped up in a blanket versus paddle your way for 30 minutes soaking wet with no towels.
Another interesting fact, Three Sisters Spring, there is only a boardwalk around, so there is no access to go swimming in it if you want to just come to Three Sisters Springs. We've been recommended this place. It's called The Freezer. Apparently this is a local joint that's pretty cheap and has a lot of good seafood. I don't think they have anything too fancy, but we're gonna go check it out. There's so many cars around, but that's what I've heard, that the line is out the doors, so it better be good. The salmon dip is really good. Over the shrimp. She said, let's get half an order of shrimp. I think we should have got the full order of shrimp, because by the time I get to it, it will be gone.
No, it's plenty.
Of course.
For me. By the way, this bar is cash only.
Yeah, they have ATM.
They have ATM. Since we didn't find any manatees yesterday, today would be a perfect weather to go, because it's about 55 degrees and it's really cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
So we're trying to redeem our trip, and we came to the Mote Aquarium in Sarasota to actually see manatees with the kids.
Okay, so there is a manatee feeding at 1:15, and right now it's 12:45. So we're just gonna go across the street and watch the manatees being fed. I think there is other big marine. What else is there?
Otters, crocodiles, sea turtles.
So there's otters, sea turtles,
Crocodiles and sharks.
crocodiles, sharks, or something like that.
Did you know that manatees are mostly made of muscle and intestines? they have very little fat. These two manatees, the smaller one weighs 1,323 pounds. The bigger one weighs 1,874 pounds.
Well, it is.
See it. That one up there, that puppy. Smaller one back. I saw one in the river. I saw it.
It has to be 20 inches. So this fish that we just seen, it's really predominant to this area. We've been trying to catch a snook. That's the fish with a black stripe on it. With a real shiny scaly fish, that is a tarpon. In our last video, we went to Boca Grande. That's where that fishing is the best, they say.
You know, no matter how many animals you see in an aquarium, how close you are to them, there's no beating seeing animals in the wild, don't you think?
Yeah, catching one of those sharks on the beach is definitely better than seeing one here.
For sure.
For sure.
And last year we were at the beach right here, the Lido Key. What is the name of a group of stingrays?
A mob?
A sting of stingrays.
I think that's the proper term.
I think it was probably hundreds of stingrays, but it was definitely a sight to behold. So I encourage you guys, if you have a chance to see all these creatures in the wild, go and see them. But be responsible and respect the nature.
If you like our videos, hit that like button. And better yet, subscribe to our channel. We have videos coming out every Sunday. We'll see you next week.